So let's take some observation like there are five children A, B, C, D, E, and they have these number of chocolates with them. These number of chocolates with them. Okay. So once I say what is the average number of chocolate? Average number of chocolate with these five students. So here I've asked the question first and I'll go to the definition now. So if I'll say average number of chocolates, so what do we mean by average? Can anyone tell me what do we mean by this average? Of course, I'm asking from those students who are attending this class for the first time. Anna, do you have any idea what average is? Karisma, you can tell.
सर आई एम टेकिंग अ गेस कि मतलब इनमें से जितने भी बच्चों के पास चॉकलेट्स हैं इनमें से कितने से के पास एक मिनिमम नंबर ऑफ चॉकलेट है.
No, this is not. Any other student? Aditi Hussain, you tell me. What is average here? Aditi? Aditi is not there. Chetna, can you tell me what is average? So am I audible to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Why people are not responding me?
Yes, sir.
Chetna?
Yes, sir.
What is average?
Sir, average is like basically definition. अगर हम बात करें तो sum of all numbers divided by total number of terms.
See,
जितना
there is a big problem in your answer. You just told me कि अगर definition हम बोले, है ना? If you will talk about the definition of average, and you told me that average, sum of all observation, like whatsoever is there, and divided by number of observation. This is how we calculate the average. This is not the way we define average.
Sir, if I tell about your observation, like आपने जैसे सिखाया है, like equal distribution करेंगे तो वो average होता है.
Okay.
अगर हम chocolate को divide कर देंगे equal numbers में वो average होगा.
Exactly. So let's talk the smaller central or typical values. No, Sadika, it's not. It's a measure of central tendency, of course. It's one of the measure of central tendency, but average you can definitely define. I mean, properly define in sentence like, let's take the smaller example. If I'm taking 4, 5, 6, and we want to make it everyone equal, like there are 3 different numbers, we want to make everything equal. So what we do is like we give 1 from the 6 to the 4. So this will become 5, this will become 5, and this will become 5. And the total of the observations, like the initial observation that I took, 4 plus 5 plus 6, it is 15. And the final summation or final total of equally redistributed values is also 15. So equal distribution with equal distribution with constant sum. And a value of equal distribution with constant sum will be the value of average. So this is how we define average. So one of the way to calculate average is one of the way.
मतलब
Constant sum matlab, if I'll add this and if I'll add the value of average.
constant sum इसमें 10 है.
नहीं, constant sum matlab total.
अच्छा.
Constant total matlab. So one of the way to calculate average is we just add all the numbers all the numbers like 10 plus 13 plus 8 plus 5 plus 14 and redistribute it among all the 5 students again. So divided by 5. So this is how you get 50 divided by 5, which is 10. So the redistribution of the number will become 10 to each. So what do we see here? That we have redistributed the initial number so that everyone is same or every observation is same. At the same time, total value that we are getting from the observation is 50 and from averages is also 50. So I can also say that if I don't want to sum the initial values and if we want to calculate the total of initial observation, I can multiply average into number of observation to find total. So this is the one of the way to visualize average is total divided by number of observation is average. So is it okay to everyone? So this is one way to see average. But now why I'm saying this is one way to calculate average, despite every one of you, whenever you have heard about average, this was the only way to calculate average. But why I'm saying this is the one way to calculate average, like there would be other way to redistribute the observation and make them equal. Like let's say if I have 41, 44, 43, 45. These are the observations that I have and I want to calculate the average. So see, one of the way of course is 41 plus 44 plus 43 plus 45 divided by 4. This is how we can calculate average. But my sole objective is to make everyone same. And if I'll redistribute it in a way so that every number is same, that value will be my average. So what I'll do here, I'll keep 40 for everyone here. And if I'll keep 40 for everyone here, I'll be getting 1 plus 4 plus 3 plus 5 in my hand extra. That is needed to be redistributed again. So if I'll sum it, this will be 13. And this 13 should be redistributed to all these 4 values. So 13 by 4 is 3.25. So just add 3.25 to every observation. So this is how we calculated average. 43.25 is the average value for these observations. Okay. So here we did not added every value. We just tried to redistribute the numbers in a way so that we can get the average value. Now, the redistribution was easy. In this case, redistribution was easy. So if I want to calculate the total or sum of the observation, I can just multiply 43.25 into 4 to find out the total value. So is it okay for everyone? Just keep on telling me yes, sir, or just keep on writing on the chat box that you are getting the what I'm teaching you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good. So next thing I'll do, I'll try to find out some special cases, and I'll write it here. Some special cases where we'll be finding to calculate average at these places is very easy. Like cases of when your observation is in AP. So AP, that's the only thing that you need to know here about AP is because there is separate class for AP, GP. But the only thing that you need to know here about an AP is the series of number which grows with equal difference, like 3, 7, 11, 15. These 4 numbers are in AP because their differences are constant and consecutive numbers are at constant difference. So similarly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is also an AP because the difference is 1 there for any consecutive number. Similarly, 5, 8, 11, 14 is in AP because the consecutive differences The difference in between consecutive numbers is always 3. So this is called common difference, and this is called these numbers, and that's why we call these numbers are in AP, because their common difference is same for all the consecutive numbers. So when your observation is AP, so you can have two cases here. One, when you have odd number of elements in those observations, like 3, 7, 11. So what you see here is there are 3 numbers, okay, or 3, 7, 11, 15. There are 4 numbers here. So you need to find out average here, which is, I told you that we will be doing it by redistributing the numbers rather than by calculating average by sum of total and number of observation. We won't do that here. So you'll be playing God here, and your aim is to make everyone equal. Of course, God doesn't do that, but God should. In fact, God should not. But you need to play God here. So what you will be doing here is, like, you will observe here that 7 is 4 more than 3 and 4 less than 11. So what we do, let's make everyone 7. If we'll put, well, we'll take 4 from this 11 and give it to the 3. So what will happen here? That this value will also become 7. This is already 7, and this value will also become 7. So we did not put or took any value from this series. I just redistributed it, and I found that their value is same now. Are you getting my point, everyone?
Yes, sir.
So what happened here is, you basically made every value same by redistributing it, and redistribution was very easy here because this was an AP, and you just moved the common difference from one place to another place, so that it made it equal for everyone. But in this case, you don't find a central value here, but again, this is in AP. So in this case, what you see that this could be the central value, which is in between this 2, which is 9. And what I see that the next number is plus 2 extra from 9, and the next number is plus 6 extra from 9. Previous number is 2 less than from 9, and the previous number, the first number, is 6 less than the central value 9. So what happened here is, if you'll redistribute the number, like if you'll take 6 from 15 and give it to 3, and 2 from 11 and give it to 7, every value will become same, which is what? Which is 9. So if there was odd number of elements, we could have taken this number like 3, 7, 11, 15, and 19. So in this case, again, we have an AP here, and the number of observation is an odd, like 5 observation. So central value will be my average value. Okay, but if there are even number of observations, like there are 4 observations here, and of course they are in AP, the central value will be the average, but this central value doesn't belong to the series. Yeah? So another way is to find an average on AP. If you know that the numbers and the observations are growing.
Excuse me, sir.
Tell me.
Sir, what's the point of distribution of numbers in the second set, an even number set?
Distribution, like we are distributing in a way so that everyone becomes same. So since there was a central value 9, from the distance from all the distance from 9 to all the values is equal to both side, equal at both side. So we just redistributed and made everyone 9. So your objective was to redistribute and make everyone equal. Mohsin?
Sir. Okay.
So in this case, we got so my point was, if you are in these 2 cases, what you are saying is, like, you know the you know, or you can see, or you can visualize the entire series. Let's say if I'll say if there is a observation or there is a series of numbers which goes like 3, 7, 11, and it goes till 43. So now we again see that observation is in AP because the common difference which is between consecutive numbers is 4 only. The same AP is here, but it has large number of elements in it, and you are not able to find which is the central value, and you are even not able to visualize directly that whether this series will have even number of terms or odd number of terms. So, but the one thing that is still constant in both of the type of numbers, like the central value will be the central middle value. Right? So here is a middle value is the central value only. Here we don't have any middle value, but the central value will lie in the middle only. So if you want to calculate the average for this series, you just need to calculate the central value or middle value of the series, which is 3 plus 43 by 2. So rather than adding all the numbers and dividing it from by the number of observation, you can just, since you know this is an AP, you just add these two, first and last, and divided by 2 to 46 by 2, which is 23. So 23 is the average of this observations, these observations. Okay, so did everyone get the idea?
Sir, this happens in case of only even numbers.
What even numbers?
ये जो हमने 43 plus 3 करके
नहीं, it for everyone. मतलब we did not know whether the number of observation are in even or odd.
odd.
So I told you that even if it is odd, the value is middle only. Even it is even, the central value will be the average only. So our aim is to just find out the central value, which is 3 plus 11, 43 divided by 2.
Okay.
So now let's discuss some interesting cases here with the same example. So if I'll say 5 consecutive even number has average, average of 5 consecutive even number, average of 5 consecutive even number is 16. And if I'll tell you, find the largest number. So how would you visualize or how would you solve the question? So the thing is, like, the first thing that I have written here is 5 consecutive even numbers. So if what is even number? You know that any number which can be divided by 2 is even number. So if you'll write 5 consecutive even number from any place like 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. These are the 5 consecutive even numbers. And what we see here is this is in AP because the difference between consecutive terms is 2 only. This is in AP. And since we are able to see that these are in odd numbers, so we don't even have to do the way like 4 plus 12 by 2. We don't even have to do this. We can just pick the central value as an average. So now we know the 5 consecutive even number will always have its average as its third number from either side. So now we know that if 16 is the average of 5 consecutive number, these 5 numbers will be 16, 18, 20, and 14, 12 only. There is no other way to get 16 as average for 5 consecutive number. So is this thing clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
सर ये 26
sir.
नहीं आएगा इसका आंसर?
क्या
26 नहीं आएगा इसका आंसर?
26 क्यों आएगा?
सर ये बोला है ना कि अगर कोई सा भी 5 मतलब कॉन्जिक्यूटिव इवन नंबर है उसमें से कोई सा भी एक 16 है तो उसमें
कोई सा भी नहीं लिखा हुआ है, यहाँ देखो एवरेज ऑफ
अच्छा अच्छा, एवरेज मैंने एन ही पढ़ा उसको,
वाह,
सॉरी।
सुनो ज्यादा पढ़ो कम। बोर्ड पे भी हम लोग लिखते हैं, so we don't make it very clear to students, तो ऐसा नहीं करना चाहिए ऑल दो। ठीक है, अब समझ में आया?
यस सर।
So now I'll take another example. Average of 7 consecutive odd numbers is 26. And what is the largest of them? And what is the value of largest of them? So again, we'll go with the same logic. First, we try to see what are consecutive odd numbers. So let's take any series of consecutive odd numbers. Like if you want, if we'll start with 5. So 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15.
सर इसमें क्वेश्चन वाला नहीं होता? 26
वन है।
वही तो कैच था यहाँ पे, हमने जानबूझ के डाला।
अपने में बता दिया।
Just to make you aware that there can be cases where question is data is inconsistent. So you'll have to mark that answer there. Okay. So now those who have understood, already understood, may keep their mouth shut, and those who have not understood or who have not been able to understand it, they will listen to me very carefully. Like if we take any 7 consecutive odd number, again, what we know is these consecutive odd numbers are in AP only, because the consecutive difference between two number is 2 only. And since there are 7 consecutive odd numbers, the average will be of the middle value. Of course, the middle value is the average, and which is again on the series also, on the observation also, because 7 numbers are there. The fourth number from either side will be the average. So if we take 7 consecutive odd numbers, the average is the middle term, which is again odd. Which is odd basically, because there are 7 consecutive odd number. The middle term will also be an odd number. So average is an odd number. So if the question is asking that 7 consecutive odd number, average of 7 consecutive odd number is 26, this is not possible, because ideally or logically, average of 7 consecutive odd numbers should always be in odd. Okay, are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So now I'll ask a very simple question here, and which is not very simple. And that question was used to be very favorite among the question setters once upon a time. These days they don't ask it, but this question has a very unique thing with it. Like if you'll go through the bookish way to solve it, it will take around 5 to 10 minutes to get it solved. But you'll use your mind to solve it, it can be solved in seconds. The question is, there are 5 numbers: x, x plus 2, x plus 3, sorry, x plus 4, x plus 6, and x plus 8. So average of these 5 numbers. The question was average of these 5 numbers is 19. Now the question is, what will be the average of last 3 numbers? Okay, so just an hour before, if you have not read or if you have not attended the lecture, If you would have not attended the lecture, you would be thinking in a way like, let's take the data of first sentence, which is saying that the average of these 5 numbers is 19, which is very methodological way to calculate average is x plus 2 plus x plus 4 plus x plus 6 plus x plus 8 divided by 5, because there are 5 observations. This is 19, and by this way you will find the value of x, whatever it will be, and then you will make the last 3. Because the question is asking what will be the average of last 3 observations or last 3 number. So if we'll get the x, then you will be finding x plus 4, x plus 6, and x plus 8, and you will add this and divide it by 3. Then you will get to, then you would have get the answer. But now, since I have taught you the real concept behind average, you need to be very smart in answering this question by doing nothing. So how we do nothing is, since we see here that these 5 numbers are in AP. Why? Because the difference between consecutive numbers, no drishti. A distance between the consecutive term of these 5 numbers is just 2, which is constant for all the consecutive numbers. And that's why this series that has been written here, x plus 2, x plus 4, x plus 6, and x plus 8 is in AP. Then what will be the average of this series? So you will say the mid value, x plus 4 is 19. So again, you don't have to find x here. Again, now you also know, since these 5 is in AP, the last 3 will also be in AP. And then the average of last 3 will be this number, which is x plus 6. And the distance between these 2 numbers is 2, you also know. So x plus 6 will be 21. The answer of the question is 21 only. Are you getting the point? Is everyone able to understand or comprehend the concept behind it?
Sir, where did we get 19 from?
Because 19 is written here.
So,
Average of these 5 numbers is 19.
okay.
Average of these 5 number is x plus 4. This is 19. Average of last 3 number will be x plus 6, which is 2 more than x plus 4, which will be 21. ठीक है?
Okay, समझ आ गया.
Very good. So, my point is, if you are getting a question of average, if you look the question in depth, probably you might get answer without doing anything. So this is all about average and the definition. Now we'll see how question or how they create question from average. So there is a thing called change in average. So if we'll make any change in the observation, there might be change in average also. Why I'm saying there might be, and why I'm not saying there must be change in average, because few changes will not bring change in average. So let's take the initial example that I took earlier. There are 5 students, and I'll put it as a story here, and I always put it as a story. So there are 5 students, or not a student, 5 children, are playing in park, and they have some chocolates with them. और क्या क्या था हमारा पास चॉकलेट के नंबर्स क्या क्या थे बताओ 10 13 and
8, 5 and 14.
8 5 and 14. So these were the number of chocolates they were having, and you came to the park, and you can be anyone, which is x, and let's not take x here, let's take p here. P is a person who came to the park and said, everyone, let's play a game and let's make everyone equal. And while when they will make equal, everyone will be what will the value of chocolate that everyone will have now after making everyone same?
10.
10, of course. We had already calculated the average. It is 10. So now you know this is the observation part, and this is the average part. So now I'll ask you a very reasoning based question. What change, है ना? If I'll change, what change of singular value or single person can happen to this group? What are the all possible change? And why I am saying what are the all possible change? Because all the question that you see in average will come or will be from these changes part only. What are the all possible change or single change, है ना? Possible and single change for the group. So I could have asked ki only new student can answer me, but let's talk. We are talking in very rational or logical way, and you are very poor in accepting the logic. I'm not saying you all are very poor. It's a general tendency of students. They just look for formulas and do not think in rational way. So now it's open question for anyone. Can someone tell me what are the all possible change that can happen to the group? Single change we need to take. Tell me. Anyone tell me. So we have Niranjana here. Niranjana will tell me here. Niranjana, are you there?
Yes, sir.
So give me all possible change that can happen here.
So the first possible change is that if we add another value to
No,
this set,
don't talk in another value term. Because
Okay.
we have made a story, a very nice story. 5 children are there and they have this number of chocolates. So the same thing
Okay.
you could have said, the first possible change can be one another boy comes to the group. है ना?
yes, sir, with the same number of chocolates.
नहीं, वो तो
as
चलो
the-
उसमें वो तो addition. I'm just serious about the addition here, है ना? The detailed analysis of that addition will be doing later. The first change you suggested, someone can be added to the group, है ना?
Yes, sir.
Someone can be added to the group.
Yes, sir.
The next possible change is
Somebody can leave the group.
somebody can leave the group, or last possible change is
Some kind of replacement happens.
some kind of one replacement, है ना?
Yes.
So मतलब one person leaves and one person gets added. So
Yes, sir.
replacement. And I've already told you last, है ना? So that suggests that there is no other change possible. But can anyone find any other change possible to this other than these changes? Singular change. We need to do the singular change. That can only be possible either somebody joins the group or somebody leaves the group, and or lastly somebody gets replaced from the group. So is it okay for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So now we'll take all these 3 changes separately, because the problem is if someone is being added to the group, they can come with any number of chocolates, because they can come with the number of chocolates as 10 or less than 10 or greater than 10. Similarly, if someone is leaving the group, that person can be anything, anyone. A, B, C, D, E, anyone can leave the group. And the thing is, again, the distinction point is, if A is leaving the group, his value is very much equal to average. If B is leaving, his value or his initial chocolate was more than the average. And if C is leaving the group, he is having less number of chocolate. He was having less number, because right now we have distributed everyone same. So everyone is having 10 chocolates here. So if C is leaving the group, her initial value of the chocolate was 8, which was less than the average. And again, if we are replacing anyone, like if we are replacing 8, like C, so if someone is coming instead of C, in the place of C, he might have 8 number of chocolate, or more than 8 or less than 8. So we'll be learning now. We'll be doing all the 3 changes in detail here. So I'll make a table and I'll ask you, this is a very humble request to all of you, just to think, because formula you can do, but thinking you will never do. Okay? The first change which we are going to study is addition of out. So let's say a person who is coming to the group whose value the coming to the group is F, and the E, the child name is F, and is coming with 10 chocolates. So, and I'll keep on writing here and deleting after every example. So if F is coming with 10, and again, our objective, the P's objective is to make everybody same. So F is coming to the P and asked, ma'am or sir, I can also join the group. P said, okay, how much chocolate do you have? F said 10. And you know, previously you have redistributed the chocolate among those children and everyone is having same. So what will you say? Just keep the chocolate with you and join the group. Okay. Are you following the story?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Very good. So now, if F has 10 chocolate, which is equal to average, there is no change. And that's why I said there might be some change, because there may be some cases where there is no change possible with any change in the group. So there is no change. I will not write in detail from next time. I'm just saying if the number which is joining the group, the number which is joining the group, which is X, is equal to average, is equal to average, no change. So now the next thing, if the number F is coming with X, which is greater than average, and let's take an example, it comes with 13. And just remember the story. Now again, you are the head here. F comes to you and asks you that I want to play this game again. I also want to play this game. P said that, but there is one condition. Everyone will have same number of chocolates. So how many chocolates do you have? F said 13. So what will P do? P has the only objective to make everyone equal. So what will P do is, P will tell, keep 10 with you and give me 3. Because everyone should be same. And now P cannot have these 3 because we know that the total of observation should be total of average. So P cannot keep the 3. She cannot play politician here, despite P is the signal for that. She will honestly redistribute the entire number of chocolate among them. So the 3 that she has, she will redistribute in everyone. And how much everyone will get again from that 3?
10.5.
0.5.
0.5. And the new average will rise. Average will rise by what value? The extra divided by number of total students now final. 3 by 6, which is half. The new average is 10.5. ठीक है? Similarly, अगर हम बोलते कि F has 16 chocolates. So how much would have been average new average?
11.
11.
11.
Very good. You are very smart. Because now we have 6 chocolate extra and we have to divide among 6 students. So 1. So this is the case when the adding number or the number which is being added to the group is greater than average. So now let's take the number which is less than, and see, here is the catch now. If X is less than average, you can deal this situation in 2 ways. Let's take an example first. If X is, the value of X is 7. Now, what will you do? Let's see what is your strategy to make them equal. F is coming to you. F says that I also want to be this in group. Then P asked, how many chocolate do you have? F says 7. Now P has to make everyone same how effectively or how efficiently she can do that? बताओ
सर बाकी सबसे लेके उसको देनी पड़ेगी.
कितना?
0.5.
0.5
0.5.
पक्का?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
तो 0.5 तुम लोगे सबसे, ठीक है, इस केस में तो बन गया. but how did you reach to the value of 0.5?
3 कम है तो वो 6 सबसे लेंगे और उसको दे देंगे.
चलो यहाँ पे तो you made the right choice that 0.5 should be given, but many of the times it is very difficult to identify how much we should take from everyone. So there is one way to do it, which is just assume that P gives 3 from her side to the F, because previously everyone is same. C needs to make everyone same. So it gives 3 from her side to F and everyone becomes 10. But now, since we know that the total of observation and total of average should not be changed, so we have put 3 extra to the group. And since we have to extract that 3 in a way that everyone should be the same even after the extraction. So how much I will extract from everyone? 3 by 6. Like now there are 6 students and 3 is extra in the average distribution. So I'll extract 3 by 6 from everyone, which is half from everyone, and then everyone will become 9.5. So this is the way by which we can redistribute. And another way to calculate is, since you already know the total is 50, because average into 5 is 50, plus the new number is 7, which is 7, and divided by 6. So by this way, you can also do it. So either think in a way that give the number from your side and extract from everyone, or just calculate the total divided by 6. Did you get the point? So this, if X is less than the average, if the coming value or the new value is less than the average, what will happen to the average? Average will drop. Is it okay? समझ गए
Yes,
तुम
sir.
लोग?
Yes, sir.
सब कोई?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this was all the 3 cases which we could have get in addition. There is no other way to add a number, because any number can be only categorized in 3 ways. Either it is equal to average, or less than average, or greater than average. So either it is equal to average, or less than average, or greater than average. So all the 3 cases of addition we have discussed now. Let's go for the next type of change, which was if someone leaves the group. Again, we will start with whom? किसको बाहर करें पहले?
Sir, A को.
A को. Because if A leaves, his value is equal to average. So now let's create the story now again. है ना? We were talking in terms of story. We will finish the same concept in the story format only. A comes to the P and asked, my mom is calling. I cannot play the game anymore. I need to go out. So P asked, how much did you bring to the group? He said 10. How much do you have right now? He said 10. P will say just leave the group, because by this way, basically there is nothing, and there is no change in the average of the rest of the people. So A came with the 10 and A leaves with the 10. And whatever the average it was having, what is the value it was having. So there is no change in this condition. Okay. Next, if B is being removed. So again, let's matlab B goes to P and B says, I need to leave the group, and P asked to B, how much did you have at the starting point? See, he said 13. And how much do you have right now? 10. So what will P do now? If P wants to get all the values that he had with him, so what will P do now?
और उससे 3 चॉकलेट ले लेगा.
Nahin. P will extract 3 from the rest of the people. ये 10 तो हम 10 का 10 दे देंगे, and we need to give B 3. P will extract 3 from the rest of the people. So 3 divided by what? 4 from everyone, which is 0.75 from everyone. The new average will now become what?
9.25.
With B, which is greater than average, which is greater than average, which is greater than 10, P will give 10 to the B, and P will also extract 3 from the rest of the people to give it to B, so that everyone is same now, and the extraction should be in a way so that everyone should be leaving same number of value. So that's why we divided 3 by 4, which is 0.75. So P will extract 0.75 from rest of the observations, and the new average will be 10 minus 0.75, which is 9.25. So did you get the concept here? The average will drop here. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Very good. And then let's remove someone who is less than 10. So let's remove C.
सर
बोलो,
हमें
बोलो।
3 चॉकलेट्स अगर हम 5 पीपल में डिवाइड करते तो भी तो सेम आता है ना.
मतलब
लाइक 3/4 किया है, हम 3/5 भी तो कर सकते हैं क्योंकि हमें इक्वल चॉकलेट डिवाइड करनी है.
नहीं, इक्वल डिवाइड नहीं करना. वी हैव टू एक्सट्रैक्ट 3 फ्रॉम दीज 4. इन चारों में से ही एक्सट्रैक्ट करना है.
यस, ठीक है.
क्योंकि बी को देना है ना हमें 3. बी के पास 10 है और 3 देना है. तो कहां से आएगा 3?
बाकी लोगों से.
बाकी लोगों में से. और 3 ही देना है तो 3/4 करेंगे. ठीक है.
ओके.
So if the person who is leaving is less than the average, again go to the story. C goes to P and C asked, I need to leave the group. P asked, how much did you have earlier? C said 8. P asked, how much do you have right now? Of course, P don't have to ask because P is there since starting. So P knows that C has 10 chocolate right now, and C had come with 8 chocolate. So what C will do? C will take 2 from C, because C will leave the group with 8 chocolate only. So we will take 2 from C and distribute to the everyone who are still still there to the at the group. So क्या होगा? So we have 2 extra which C has given, and C will leave to the group, and this 2 will be redistributed to rest 4 of the member. That means half to everyone, and 0.5 to everyone. The new average will be what?
10.5.
10.5. So the value is leaving the group, if it is less than average, the average of the remaining group will rise. Okay? And this is all change can be possible. All change which are possible when someone is leaving the group. If any value leaves the group, either it can be equal to average, or it can be greater than average, or it can be less than average. Okay? So now we'll talk about the replacement. So since replacement is being done for one of the number, and after replacement, there will be no change in number of people. So when we discuss about the change which is happening after replacement, we don't have to compare it with average. We just need to compare it with the person who is being removed. So let's say D is being replaced, and there is no issue in everyone, matlab anyone can be replaced. So if D is being replaced, so the new value D is being replaced with F. So if F as is equal to D, that means 5. So what will happen to the new average? It will be same. D nikla, F aaya, and there is no change in the observation. There is no change in the total of observation. So again, they can have the average of 10. So no change in average. It is 10 only. If F is great, क्या क्या बताओ?
ये एक बार रिपीट करना.
What? अगर F D निकला, ठीक है? अगर D निकला और D निकल के F आ रहा है, which has the same value as D, है ना?
Okay.
एक मिनट. D निकला और F की वैल्यू F आया, F की वैल्यू 5 ही है. तुम देख रहे हो टोटल में कोई चेंज नहीं हो रहा है ना, द ऑब्जर्वेशन से टोटल में, है ना? सो देयर विल बी नो चेंज इन एवरेज बिकॉज लाइक D, F has same value as 5. So it will just get replaced without making any change. ठीक है? बोलो, समझ में आया?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
So if F has the value greater than D, like F is 10 and D is 5. So D gets replaced by F. So now we have 5 extra for the group. मतलब हम अगर F को बोले कि तुम 5 रखो, तब तो 10 का ही एवरेज होता. It have been 10 only. Just because F has 5 extra, the group has 5 extra in fact, है ना? So it will be divided equally to everyone. So 5 divided by 5, which is 1, everyone will get 1 extra. The new average will rise, है ना? Plus 1 say, and the new average will become 11. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
And the last case is if F is less than D, let's say F is just 3, which is less than 5. So now again, the total is being reduced by what number? तुमको पता है, only D is getting replaced. The new number F is coming. The D had 5, but the F has just 3. The total will reduce by 3. ठीक है? ये समझ में आ रहा तुम्हें? Is it okay?
Reduced by 3 or 2?
Sorry, 2. Reduced by 2. The total is getting reduced by 2. So let's extract 2 from the average total also. And the reduction will be done in a way so that everybody lose equal amount of chocolate. So if 2 divided by 5, it is being extracted, which is 0.4. 0.4 will be being extracted from everyone so that everyone may remain same. And the new average is 10 minus 0.4, which is 9.6. Okay? The new average is reduced here. Okay. So now, so this is all the type of question which you can encounter from average. Even more than that, for the case of tests and any other exam, this is all type of question of single change possible, which can be made. Just the way they will ask the question will be different, so that every time you will have to visualize how it is being matched with that case or any of these cases. But the cases will be the same at all the places. Okay? So you will not find any other question than these particular 9 cases. We have 3 here, 3 here, and 3 here. Okay.
सर फर्स्ट 2 केसेस में x की जगह मतलब x 0